Hello, Debbie Downsiders. I know what you're thinking. This isn't the regular day for an extra episode. Well, that's because it's a little treat. What you're about to hear or watch is Theater Adult. This is the new show that I have been creating where I bring on guests. I talk about the theater kid past. We do some. They sing some songs from their bigger projects over the years, or their smaller ones, or the roles that they didn't get to play. And then maybe at the end, maybe I sing for a little. It's a cool thing. I'm really excited to continue to do these shows. We just added our next one. It's in Los Angeles at the Bourbon Room, February 25th. We have not announced the guest yet because it's really exciting, or I just haven't figured it out yet. It's going to be good. I will be there. If you love theater, you want to do some crowd work, who knows, maybe I'll bring an audience member to sing on stage. Check it out, February 25th, Bourbon Room in Los Angeles, and we're going to be adding a bunch of New York dates soon. So tell your friends, share it around, and enjoy Theater Adult.
To bring on our guest tonight, who I'll be talking to about their theater life from the very beginning to now. She is currently understudying, let me get it right, Mary Todd Lincoln in Oh Mary on Broadway, and she is going to be performing the role November 11th and 13th. So please, big round of applause. Give it up for Hannah Solow, everybody!
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a poison can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococci lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, a poison can develop a cold. From stalling and stalling and stalling the wedding trip, a poison can develop a grip. When they get on the train for Niagara and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A poison can develop la grippe, la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really a pip, from a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old. A poison can develop a bad cold.
Hannah Solow, everybody, make some noise.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
So, yeah. Did you play Adelaide?
No.
Oh.
No, I did not.
But you did Guys and Dolls, right?
I did do Guys and Dolls, and as you know, it's every musical theater girl's dream to be beautiful and have a silly voice.
Of course.
And all I wanted to do was be beautiful and have a silly voice, and they said, we have a challenge for you that we think only you are capable of.
Oh, wow.
They said, we want you to play Big Julie.
Do you have a picture of that? Oh, my.
So you'll notice That's me in the red suit. I really committed to the role. At one point, they were fitting me with the wig and they shaved my sideburns down. That is my friend Darius Smith, who was also up for the role, which was very dramatic, but I beat him out. And
Was he surprised? Was he surprised? I imagine he thought that you got the role
I
over
think
him.
he was a little upset.
Sure.
And I played.
And you were also upset.
Everyone was upset, except for the girl who played Adelaide. So she won out, but it was a challenge, and I ultimately had rehearsal with all the boys, and they like taught me about porn, which was like educational in a different way.
They're like, here's how you make sure you don't publish it in a magazine by accident. When it happened, I understand as an adult, you could look back and go like, oh, this builds character.
Yes.
At the time, were you upset?
I mean, how do you explain to like a 16-year-old that they're a character actor? You know?
That's when I went to musical theater college. I said I want to be a leading man.
Of course.
And he said you can be an offbeat leading man.
Which is like almost worse. They're like trying to give it to you gently, but
yeah, he could have just said Jew, and I would have said okay.
It's true.
Yeah, there's ways to now if you want to compliment me, you say, oh, like Jeff Goldblum.
Hey.
Jeff Goldblum. By the way, so Jeff Goldblum, he did Harold Hill, like in a show.
Oh.
He did a movie where he did a community theater production, and he should be playing Harold Hill.
I would love to see that.
Hugh Jackman should not be playing Harold Hill. And that is a hill that I will die on. You cannot be that good looking and play Harold Hill.
I recently met Hugh Jackman, humble brag, and he's really good looking in person, and I was not expecting that.
Yeah, there's no musical. He'd walk in, he'd say Marion, and she'd fuck him right there, and it'd be the end of the show. It'd be the end of the show.
She'd buy all the trombones immediately. That's the premise, right? She's selling trombones.
They'd
I don't
made
know.
bones 76 times right then and there. You'd have. I'm trying to keep going. You'd have trouble with a capital P. T.
Penetration. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So okay, so this is, just so you all know, this is the interview part of the show.
It's happening.
Now, tell me what kind of kid were you? Were you an extroverted kid? Did you perform at the dinner table? What were you?
I was extroverted, ham. I went
Siblings?
I have a younger sister.
Okay.
There was a lot of like, okay, well, my cousins would always do a thing where it'd be like, I'm the princess and you'll be portraying like the horse.
Big Julie.
Yeah. So
you were preparing right out the gate.
I was really sort of ready for my role, yeah. But you know.
What do you mean, like you played princess? Like, would you ever put on a show for the parents or the
Of
party?
course.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, you come down the stairs from grandma's house and it's like, everyone pay attention to us. I'll be playing the role of horse. And then my parents were like, okay, like, let's help her do this. So I was a part of this group called Swing Kids. And
What are Swing Kids?
It was like... It was like dinner theater, and like the most exciting part to me was that at the beginning, before the show, you got to take everyone's orders, which is sort of like prepping for ultimately being an actor.
Yeah.
But I was like, you'd go out to your family and you'd be like, hello, what can I get you before the show? And then you'd serve them, and then you'd go on stage and sing like a medley of songs from the 60s. And I was like 8.
You were 8?
Yes.
Wow, that's child labor, I think.
Yeah, now that you say it, like this Coco's was sort of using
you're an
us.
8-year-old, you're taking orders and writing it down on a pad,
Yeah.
and you're going in the kitchen and the chef's yelling at you.
And literally, and being like, oh, I forgot the Sprite. Oh, shit.
What do you mean, what 60s, like 60s songs, what are those?
Like, I'm going back someday, come what may to Blue Bayou. Like, I'm 8 singing this.
But you weren't singing it like that when you were 8. What is it like when you're 8 singing that song? I
distinctly remember singing this song called Johnny Angel, and it, like, everyone was just in a very quiet whisper, like, Johnny Angel, how I love him, and I pray that someday he'll love me, and together we will see how lovely heaven can be.
Can I get a Sprite refill over here, please? I do think we have a video of,
no.
a younger of you around this age. Do we have the video of a Wizard of Oz? I think, is that what it is?
Yeah. Oh. Absolutely dead eyes.
Now, okay, here's my favorite part of the video, if you didn't catch it at the end. That was your mom filming the
My
computer,
dad,
your
my
dad
dad.
filming the computer screen.
I said, Dad,
And-
you can download it. And he said, no, I have to film the computer screen. I was like, just download it and text it to me. And he was like, I'm going to film the computer screen. And then it was vertical. So I said, you need to do it again and make it horizontal. But he did it. So
He did
shout
it.
out to
Listen,
him.
good.
Yeah.
We only have so much footage of us performing as kids. It's hard. Did your parents throw it away? Because I think mine did.
I feel like at the time it was like we had all these probably VHS tapes. And then it
Yeah.
was like, what are we going to do with this?
Sure.
Throw it away.
Let's throw it away. Your child's dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
I have Little Shop of Horrors, and then the only other show I have, and this is not a joke, is Arabian Nights. And I said, can't post that one. That's for damn
But
sure.
you can't throw it away
No, I can't throw it away.
just to have.
The performance is too good. It would be a crime.
Were you the lead?
Yeah, I mean, it was not good. We did it in a tent outside.
Oh, immersive theater.
Yeah, immersive. So you could really experience the racism up close.
Oh, God.
Were you ever in a problematic show that you look back and you go, oh no, I shouldn't have done that accent?
Well, I'm trying
Wow, that's a yes and then a no.
Well, when I was in college, it was really the end of a specific era where they were like still assigning The King and I to everyone. I personally did not play an Asian person, but I played the
But just to be
Anna.
clear, you would have if they cast you as one, completely 100%.
Times were different. No. I would have said no. I would like to think I would have said no.
Yeah. I'll make a confession. I'm just confessing it all tonight. We did
You gotta.
Pacific Overtures.
Oh, sure.
It gets worse.
Okay.
I was. It was a long, long time ago.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes. We're
I
both
was,
75.
We're both 75. That makes it better. The first time I will lean into my age, and I was a freshman, so I only had one small part in the show. So to earn my keep, you know how sometimes you try to earn your keep, you become the dance captain, or you become, in my case, the accent coach for Pacific Overtures.
Wait, how old were you?
I was a child. I was underage. I was freshman year of high school.
Did you volunteer?
No one thought it was a bad idea at all. No one thought it was a bad. And I had it in an accent book. It's not like I just came up with it. There was like an accent book. If you go back to all the accent books at a certain year, they took
Sure.
out all the Asian part of it. But it was an accent book where it was a British woman teaching a Japanese accent. So it probably wasn't even Japanese. It was a British doing Japanese. I was making fun of her, ironically, to comment on the inappropriateness.
Wow.
More to you. Let's go back to you.
Yeah.
So, okay, you grew up in Orange County.
Orange County, California. Yes.
People
Thank
here from Orange County?
you. Anybody? Nobody.
What is it like there? Is it more conservative leaning?
I think
Less
now
artsy?
it's much more conservative leaning. I went to an arts high school, so I sort of avoided that part of it.
No, I always wanted to go to an arts high school, and my parents wouldn't let me.
Why? Well, there's obvious reasons. Yeah.
They just said he's already got the Japanese accent down. We don't need any more training on this at all. So you went straight from middle school to an arts high school?
So in 6th grade, I went to an arts high school. I didn't get into the musical theater conservatory, which was devastating. So I started in the creative writing conservatory, and they were like, this girl is so loud, they hated me. And I always kept trying to make everyone like perform sketches that I wrote.
In class or just
Yes,
okay.
in class.
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone was just like, fuck, why can't she just like write a poem or something?
Uh-huh.
And then after that, they were kind of like, okay, we'll let you try out for musical theater again. And then I got in, and then I studied musical theater from 8th grade to senior year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you look back on it fondly? Was it a fun time or was it stressful?
I think it was a fun time. It was like a good way to channel my energy, and like it was kind of serious. Like we had a full day of academics, and then from 3 to 5 we had like the arts portion of it. So I was like very dedicated to my craft.
Sure. But was it, I just can't, I imagine, I did musical theater summer camps, and there's a lot of tension there. There's hooking up, there's competitiveness, there's drama. Was there a lot of drama at the arts high school?
There was drama because there were different conservatories. So it was like the straight actors.
Wait, they had like a Tisch program at the arts high school?
Yes, there was like a dance program, a film and TV program, commercial voice. There were the people that just studied drama.
Wait, there was someone in a freshman year of high school. They're like doing commercials already?
No, like pop singing.
Oh, pop singing.
As opposed to like the musical theater singing. But I like where your head's at.
No, for me, I thought it was my dream. I was like,
commercial acting.
Yeah. You ever do any weird commercials over the years?
Oh, no, I never booked them, but I always ruin the audition.
What did you do?
Well, I had a callback for a grocery store commercial where they had me have like twin boys in a shopping cart. And the casting person was like, just like put them in the chair and like push the chair around. And I was like, okay, sure. And obviously I pushed the chair and the kid fell out and started screaming, crying. And the casting director is like, what? And the other kid is looking at me like, you've killed my brother. And like, I was just like, the fresh vegetables. I just can't really ever seem to nail it.
Get fresh veggies for the funeral service.
Yeah. Do you I feel like I hate commercial auditions. They're like, okay, so you're in an M&M world and we just need you to dance to silence for 1 minute.
Well, I booked that one, so
yeah,
I
so
enjoyed
you were
it.
the M&M world.
I was the M&M world guy. No, I just think when I did commercials, I mean, that's how I started. I just that's what I booked. When I was non-union, I worked more than I hate to say this. I know it's not, but the second that I joined SAG-AFTRA, I fucking stopped working completely.
Famously anti-union.
Listen, if SAG wasn't anti-giving me health insurance,
That's
I would
true,
have a different
that's
tune
true.
to sing.
Okay, I respect that, absolutely.
No, there was just, I think I just lived in the era, at least what I was told from my commercial agents at the time. I haven't done commercials in a long time, I'm looking. But I mean, at the time, it was just that there was when the strikes would happen, the commercials would keep going, and they ultimately go non-union.
Yes.
And it all just fell apart.
Yeah.
It all just, like the system, at least that time, this is all pre-COVID.
But I think now they're all non-union, or most of them, unless you're like Tina Fey hawking a credit card.
Well, that's the fucking problem, is these celebrities need to stop taking all our goddamn commercials, and we need to bring back shame of the... I don't want to see Walter White do another goddamn commercial. Let me preserve the illusion.
I agree.
It's a real... I saw that guy from The Boys. What's his name? Anthony Starr. He was doing like a phone game commercial. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
No, that's for us.
That is for us. So you're in this high school. What roles are you playing?
So it was like very competitive. That
That's
was
the
the
thing.
thing. It was like, I envy people that are like, I was the big star at my high school, because I was completely not. I was in Honk the musical, and I played like, yes, thank you, Honk fans.
Yeah, Awkward Marina, fan of the Honk, yeah.
I played like the old school marm hen.
Uh-huh.
It was like, and it's like nobody wants to do that, but I'm like in 8th grade putting on like a blouse and glasses, being like, oh my God, I just remembered it. Peck, 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 peck. I hate to be picky, but the duck peck, peck looks a little bit dicky.
I can't. I like you said, like, oh, I just remembered the line. Peck, 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 picky.
It came to me. It really came to me.
Was that Adam? Did you just start playing? Do you know that show too?
Adam is so good. Yes.
Do you know that? Do you remember that song?
No.
Is that a good show? That's about the ugly duckling.
Yeah, there's some really good songs in it if anyone's looking for a song for their book, but...
Yeah.
You don't think so? What about that one? This one's different. This one's different. It's like...
That's a big tenor solo, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Adam, I give you a mic for a reason. Talking to
There was a big tenor solo in that one. I feel like that's really good.
Yeah, it's all about the ugly duckling. And
Yes,
he's like,
yep.
my looks may well be funny, but I hurt the same inside.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a beautiful lesson for kids to learn. That's one of those ones they did in middle school. Like they had.
Yeah,
There's a
because-
junior version of Honk.
For sure,
Honk Junior.
absolutely.
Did you ever do?
Seminole.
What was that?
Seminole. It's classic. Honk Jr.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who's ever done a junior version of a show?
Oh my God, everyone.
Yeah. What show did you do? Oh no, back behind you. Oh, you're putting on your sweater.
It's good.
Terrible timing to put on your sweater. Who did a junior over here? Yeah, you in the back. Into the
Oh
Woods.
my God, wait, is that the one where they only do the first act?
That's it. That's crazy.
Incredible.
That's like if they did Sweeney Todd and they ended with one good shave, and that was the end of it. There's some musicals you cannot make. Is there a Sweeney Todd Jr.? Do you know?
There's no way. I feel like the Sondheim estate wouldn't stand for that.
Well, maybe now. Yeah. Did any of you guys win that Sondheim auction? Did you win anything in that fucking auction? What was that? You went there? Did you get anything? It was insane.
Expensive.
I thought I was gonna get a poster. My girlfriend and I we said what did we say, sweetheart? We said she's here. Don't say the real number. That's cocky. We said we were ready to spend $2,000. We saved up for it. $700. Thank you. Good. Yeah, we were gonna be frugal, and we said $700, and we'd split it. And then it got the first posters. It got to like fucking 10,000.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend, her eyes they went black, and she started bidding higher and higher. And I had to grab her. I said, "Are you crazy? You don't even like musical theater." She doesn't like musical theater.
What?
No, she says it's corny.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing.
I agree, but also it's like she grew up religious, so I'm like, come on, give me a fucking break here. Did you? Now you're Jewish. Did you do any performances like at the temple?
Yeah, also contentious because I didn't get cast in as
Oh my
anyone.
God, you didn't even get the part in the temple show?
No, I got cast as the lively lad in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. So there's sort of a theme.
Okay,
Yeah.
how when you were getting these roles, like how did you experience it growing up? Did any of these devastate you? Was there any booking that you cried and you were like, what the fuck is going on?
I think I was just like confused because I was like, I'm kind of fun. I like have personality. Like, what are all these other people doing? And then, like I had this acting teacher in high school who was like, your type is that like you have the hottest boyfriend and no one knows how. And I was like, okay, like, thank you, like, sure. He also, okay, this is actually interesting. He was probably like diagnosed insane, but he told us that he was like, when I had to play someone who went to jail, I like went to a prison and paid them to lock me in a cell for the night. And so then he was like, you should do something similar. So he assigned me a scene of like a woman who's someone she knew was in the hospital. So I was like, Mom, I need you to drop me off at the emergency room so I can sit there and feel what it's like. And she did.
You did?
Yeah.
You went into the emergency room
For like
with
probably
your character heels, and you were like,
literally. And I was like, okay, like Judge Judy's on the TV. Like I'm here at Hoag Hospital, sitting there being like, this was a mistake. This was a terrible mistake.
How long did you do this?
Oh my God, it had to have been like 15 minutes, and then I went outside and was like, I'll look around the hospital. That will also give me information. Method acting isn't for me, I think.
I know, but it's so romantic.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, yeah, if I was slapped in the face, of course I would be mad. Like, that's not acting. Drown me and I will be upset about it. I don't know. Right?
I did that once. I did a scene. It was for Danny in the Deep Blue Sea in an acting class, and I went to the Bronx and I like talked like this to everyone there. And then they put on a baseball game, and after 2 innings, I was like, I can't do this shit. I'd rather be in an emergency room right now than watch this game. So okay, tell me. So Honk.
Yes.
What was sophomore year?
Sophomore year, they always were doing weird things. That's the thing. It was like we had this thing called Performing with the Pros, where they would bring like a professional to come do a show with us. So like we did a concert with Alice Ripley.
Oh
and
my
like,
God. How was that? I've done a master class with Alice Ripley too.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So fun.
So fun.
So fun.
Adam chiming in. Okay.
What? Yeah, you've done a couple.
I attended one, and all I remember is about an hour in, we were all on the floor rolling around, and she was humming a Navajo folk song. But
It was many years ago. You don't understand.
you don't.
I taught her the accent for it. It was great.
And then she sang an original song, full voice a cappella. I offered to play for her. She said, absolutely not. It's not part of my process. And then she
my
sang
gosh.
full voice, skrelted an original song. I swear to you. And I was probably 14. All of us were singing, and we were like, we could not believe.
Was it good? Yeah. Did you sing for her? Do you remember? Did you do a song?
Yeah, but I don't think I had a solo. Again, like this whole thing is like me sort of in the background being like, I'm here, but thumbs up.
Yeah.
I just remember everyone being like, she's on drugs.
Sure, and maybe.
And it's possible.
So okay, so you had that. You had all sorts of things, but you did a production of Gypsy?
Yes, I was in a production of Gypsy, famously. Both my sister and I were actually in it together.
Wait, your sister is she still a performer?
No, my sister was a casting director for a little bit, and then she was like, this is so horrible. And she stopped, and now she's a social worker. So it's sort of like the pathway. But
did you say, please don't help other people, help me by
truly
staying a casting
put
director?
me in
Dear
a
God.
show at CBS. No, she's really talented, but she always had a stage fright, and
Oh yeah?
yeah. But she played Baby June in.
That's a good role, right?
That's a really good role
Okay.
for her. She played Baby June, and I played Balloon Girl's mother. Sort of a well-known part, a really sort of, yeah. So that was my one scene, and had no lines, but I made up for that with my face.
Wait, you had no lines? It looks like you're in the middle of a line in this.
Yeah, that was like an improvised line of me being like, let my balloon daughter perform. I think also I came out in another part, like, as like neighbor, and I had my hair in curlers, and also did, I think, the same thing of like, it's too loud. You're too loud.
Now, Adam, you're currently playing for the current production of Gypsy on Broadway. Is this?
Yeah.
Is this-
Does she make an appearance?
Is this
or-
one of the? Is the balloon girl? Did she make it in this cut?
She is indeed. Yeah. It's fabulous.
Oh my-
Yeah,
wait,
Balloon
there
Girl
really
and
is
her
a-
mother. Yeah.
Her mom's there too.
Uncle Jocko's Kitty Show. Yeah.
Wow.
Does she have a line in the show, or does
No.
she?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I won't spoil anything, but
Yeah. No spoilers.
Yeah. When this version of the Balloon Girl succeeds and becomes the lead by the end.
We uncovered like 4 unwritten songs for Balloon Girl's mother that the Julie Stein estate is letting us
my
reinstate. Yeah.
God.
Audra's not happy about it. But.
Listen, the balloon girl's mother deserves a story. Okay.
What is that part? There's kids that are performing and they're.
Yeah. Well, Adam, you explain it.
I guess at the beginning of the show, it's like a vaudeville show. It's Uncle Jocko's Kitty Show, and it's Rose's famous entrance where she's trying to get her kids to perform, and from back of the theater, she's sing out, Louise, sing out. Louise. Balloon Girl's one of them. And she pops a balloon. She's like, "Get that fat balloon girl out of my face." That's Arthur.
Says that? That's the line?
That's Arthur
go.
Lawrence in quotations.
Now it makes sense why you're so upset in the scene.
She sort of pushes.
She's
her
like,
in.
get that balloon girl who has a hot boyfriend, but you don't know why, out of my face.
That's exactly it.
Wink. Yeah.
I think you'd be a good a gypsy.
Thank you. Well, all of my teachers in college said that I wouldn't work until I was 50. So I beat the clock.
That is so. Let me just say, my manager told me like 30. That was the age.
That's good.
Yeah, that comparatively, that's fantastic. It hurt at 22, but
Of course.
but they said 50.
Yeah, so they were like, oh my God, when you're 50, get ready for the offers to come pouring in.
When you're 50 and I'm dead, so you can't hold me accountable for what I'm telling you right now, you're going to have all your dreams come true.
And I was like, but what should I do right now?
Just wait. Just could you sing a gypsy song?
I guess. Let's see what happens. Oh, golly.
Oh.
And I want to, well, no, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Do you want to stand?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's do it. Here she is, boys! Here she is, world! Here's Rose! Curtain up, light the lights. Why did I do it? What did it get me? Scrapbooks full of me in the background. Give 'em love and what does it get ya? What does it get ya? One quick look as each of 'em leaves you. All your life and what does it get ya? Thanks a lot and out with the garbage. They take bows and you're batting zero. I dreamed it for you, June. It wasn't for me, Herbie. And if it wasn't for me, then where would you be, Miss Gypsy Rose? Well, someone tell me, when is it my turn? Don't I get a dream for myself? Starting now, it's gonna be my turn. Gangway world, get off of my runway. Starting now, I bat 1,000. This time, boys, I'm taking the bows and everything's coming up roses. Everything's coming up roses. Everything's coming up roses. This time for me. For me. For me. For me. For me. For me.
Hannah Solow, everybody. You know what's so fucking crazy? When we were coming up with what songs to sing for the show, Hannah was like, okay, so maybe I'll start, and then you come in the middle of that, and you take over the song. And thank the fuck God I did not do that shit. You guys would have started booing in the middle.
No.
That was great.
Thank you so much. And I just want to also acknowledge that Adam has been listening to Audra McDonald sing that for weeks. And I was like, Adam, please just let it be. But he really knows all about Gypsy.
I would hope so, dear God.
That's what we're getting paid for.
Can I ask, I saw you have is this a theater tattoo here?
Oh my God, yes.
What is that?
So this is actually, it's a cat, but she's wearing the outfit of Judy Garland.
Is that the role you played in Into the Woods?
Okay, I was not cast in Into the Woods. Thanks for bringing it up.
Wait, one more time. It's a cat?
See, if you look, it's sort of a cat, and you know the song "Happy Days Are Here Again."
Sure, yeah.
This is. Have you ever seen the movie Summer Stock?
I don't know. I don't think I have. Is it good?
This is what she wears in it. Yeah, it's great,
Oh.
and it's also like sort of one of the movies where she had to take a break because she was sort of having like a mental breakdown, and then the studios were really mean to her, and then she had to go back and film more of it like months later.
Oh my God.
They
What year
didn't
did
treat
this
her
come out?
right, okay?
What year was this?
I don't know. I just got the tattoo. But I'll learn now.
You're looking up the Wikipedia as
yeah,
you're doing
I'm
it.
like,
Oh, that hurts.
Judy
Never mind.
Garland, who was she? Yeah.
She's
dead.
She's dead?
What the fuck? Yes! Her daughter, Liza Minnelli, is still alive.
Oh my God, I was mixing Judy Garland up
Yeah.
with now it all makes sense. Yeah, they were mean to Judy.
Now it all makes
I was
sense.
mixing her up with Sound of Music.
Oh,
Julie
Julie
Andrews.
Andrews.
That's what it was.
Yeah, different.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, so Summer Stock, it's old.
Old, yeah. Old.
Yeah.
MGM big movie musical.
If I got a tattoo, it would probably be of Liza, if I'm being honest.
Really?
That's like my when I saw Cabaret in high school, I mean, I loved Liza Minnelli. I loved Liza Minnelli so much it made me question my heterosexuality. I love Liza. I saw her in
love
concert.
that.
I saw her in concert when I went to your alma mater, I believe. I did the Cap 21 summer program.
Wow.
But you did the Cap 21 school
program. Yeah.
Cap 21. Do we have any NYU people here? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? Hell yeah. How's it going, NYU? Degree workout? Okay.
Silent.
Deadly
okay.
silence over there.
Yeah.
But Cap 21 used to be the musical theater branch.
Yes.
And did you enjoy? Did it feel like a natural extension from Arts High School, or was it vastly different?
I think I felt prepared, but again, it was sort of end of an era. Like after I graduated, they changed the whole program, and things went differently. But while
What do you say? You're talking very vaguely over here, like.
No, I just mean it was like, again, we were still, like, people were still doing The King and I.
Oh, I see.
That, there were, all of my teachers were, we had this one teacher who, like, his comedy was either you do a lisp or a stutter. Like, his example of, like, comedic choices were, I can't say no. Like, you literally can't say no. It was tough, yeah.
I'm glad they did a revamping of the program after that.
Yeah.
Did you, when you were doing it, were you like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about? Or you're like, wow, he's a comedic genius. I guess this is what I have to do.
I think at the time I was like, okay, they know what they're talking about. I want to be on Broadway. Absolutely, sure.
Yeah.
I'll do the Mother Abbess from Sound of Music. And famously, my teacher told me and my friend when we did that scene that she wouldn't even pay a regional theater price to see that performance. And I was like, yeah, because I'm playing a fucking 70-year-old nun. I'm like a 19-year-old Jewish girl being like, I don't connect to the material, and you're mad about that?
Sure. And she's like, why does the nun have a lisp and a stutter? That's way too many things going on at once. So you did the full 4-year program?
I did, yeah. I had a showcase and everything.
Yeah. By the end, were you feeling good about the program? Like for me, I feel like 2 years in, I was like, I think they ran out of things to teach us. Or were you feeling good? Were you a dedicated soldier until the very end?
I was dedicated, and also they were like, okay, so when you graduate and you're signing your contract for Broadway, make sure you check the contract for these things. So I was like, okay, I guess once we graduate, I'm gonna be on Broadway, and then I'll win my Tony. And it was like, I wasn't prepared at all for any sort of failure.
Yeah, sure. As someone who did not get into the Cap 21 program, I was braced and ready to go. So then you do the showcase.
I did the showcase.
You get any reps out of that?
I don't think so. It was like one of those things where our teachers were like, it was like a really rainy night, and a lot of people wanted to come, but the rain. So we didn't have as many people as we thought, agents that would come. So I don't think like anyone really got anything.
These showcases are fucking scams. I want to tell you guys right
It's a
now.
scam.
All these colleges, they're so full of shit. No one comes. Of course they don't come. Why the fuck would they come? If you're at Juilliard, Carnegie Mellon, Michigan, maybe.
No.
But everyone else, no. They don't come. And then I remember they gave me a sheet, and it had every agent and manager, and they highlighted the one who wanted to talk to you.
Oh, God.
And I was like, oh, I only have one line in this script. And it was this one person, and it said call. They said call when you move to New York. And I called when I moved to New York, and they said, they told you to call? Please don't ever call.
Oh,
You can send us a postcard. Bye, and hung up the phone. That was the culmination of my 4-year education.
no.
Do you think people should? Do you think people should go to college for musical theater, or do you think after doing that you feel like no, don't do it?
I feel like I respect everyone's decision, but
You could help someone right
I
now
do
in
feel
this
like
audience.
I want to publicly say that I am still paying NYU money for that education. I'm close to paying it off,
Sure.
which is exciting. Thank
Wait,
you,
is
Broadway.
anyone in college right now for theater? It worked. Yes. At the beginning there were a couple, but now no.
No, they're done. They're done. It's just a lot. Also, like when you're like 17, I was like, oh yeah, loans. Sure, I understand that. And then now I'm like, please, NYU, let me into a bathroom. I'm still paying them like I should be allowed into the library. I'm basically a student. Thank you.
I think if NYU let everyone who is in debt to them use the bathrooms, it'd be a public restroom.
That is true.
I still owe money from my Cap 21 program. Did you? I don't. So you were pursuing it, and did you feel like there was a moment of? Because then you started doing more comedy.
Yes.
Was that after a lot of things that weren't working out? Did you hit a wall? What made you try more comedy?
Well, I was waking up at 5 a.m. to go to Pearl Studios and audition for an ensemble track in MAME that was performing in West Virginia. And
there's a line 10
yes,
blocks long.
Everyone being like, please pay me $200 and I'll clean the bathrooms and get to perform in MAME. And I was just like, this feels wrong. Also, nobody wants me again. I have to wait until I'm 50. So I was like, let me just wait it out doing improv.
So you did a UCB.
Yeah.
And did you right away? Did you start putting together the musical theater and the improv?
That took me a little bit of time, but then I was like, I need to like musical theater again.
I hear that. That's what this is for me, by the way.
Well, you should do musical improv then.
Oh no. It's hard. I think I auditioned once for Blank the musical, and it was
my
a
gosh,
disaster.
yes.
I thought I'd be good at it because I was like, well, I know musical theater. I don't know improv, but I know the other part. And it was bad. If I don't have lyrics, I'm fucked.
But that's what's exciting about it.
You did musical improv. You did like a show. You were on a group?
Yeah, I am still do musical improv.
You still do?
Yeah.
What's the name of the thing?
Rumple Teaser.
Rumple Teaser?
Thank you. Wow.
Yeah. So in a solo way, how does Rumple Teaser work exactly? Can you show me?
Okay. This is truly not planned.
Well, you said it's an improv.
Yeah,
so.
improv is famously not planned. Okay, so I'd be like, hey, my God, hey, everybody. Can I please get a suggestion of anything? Well, I guess I'll sing a song about something. And it could be, I could get a title, or I could get, what's a show you something you wanted to see a show about, or just a
something
word.
I want to see a show about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
God, my improv skills
Yeah,
already
see, it's
failing
already
me right
not
now.
working.
I want to see a show about someone who they're addicted to buying sneakers, and they're going into debt, and their
That's
partners. Good. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
I mean, sure, give me more.
Their partner's going to leave them if they
Okay.
don't get over this addiction.
Okay. So then I would be like, okay. Shoes, gotta have more shoes. All I can do is buy more shoes. Click, 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 clack, clack, moo. Shoes. They tell me no, you can't buy more heels, but shoes. Gotta have more shoes. Don't care about my marriage. All I need is shoes. Divorce me if you need me to. I just need shoes. Okay, do you want me to give you something?
No, not at all. Not in a million years. No. That's fun.
It's so fun.
Do you ever sing a song for the improv and you're like, someone should record that and make that a fucking thing?
Yes. And sometimes I'm like, don't anyone ever repeat that. That was horrible. But that's what's amazing about improv is it's like when it's bad, it's the worst thing that's ever happened to you. And
But musical theater, that's like squared. I mean, it truly is
And
the
when it's
worst
good,
thing
it's
you could
good.
possibly see.
it's like magical when it really all works together. That's
Uh-huh.
the thing. And that's like what's so rewarding. And then if it's bad, you're like, I'm hiding backstage being like, okay, has all of the audience left? Because I can't make eye contact with anyone. Do you understand that feeling?
I
No,
do
probably not.
understand that feeling.
Okay.
So now
Now.
you are currently understudying
Yeah.
Mary Todd Lincoln in
Yes.
Oh Mary.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Round of applause if you've seen Oh Mary in one of its incarnations. Jesus Christ.
It's a good show.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
I saw it when it was off Broadway.
Uh-huh.
And how long have you been with the show?
I've been with it since off Broadway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gone on for the Mary's chaperone part off Broadway,
cool.
but I've never done the part of Mary Todd Lincoln, and it will happen in November. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about it, because my dear friend and podcast co-host
Yes.
Russell Daniels, he understudied Josh Gad in Gutenberg, and it's a two-person show. I mean, it's the same way Mary Todd Lincoln's a sizable part,
Very sizable. Yeah.
but he did not have any guaranteed nights at all.
Yeah.
It was I think about a week into the run, Josh Gad got sick, and Russell went on
Oh, gosh.
suddenly.
Yeah.
I think he had like a day's notice. What was this decision of having two specific days? Because you announced this a while ago.
Yes. Cole is going to be out because they're recording like an animated movie.
Uh-huh.
And so they were like, I want to rest my voice. I'm going to be out these 2 days, which was very helpful because I get to tell everyone, but also it means that I have like a full month to be like, am I going to be bad? Do I know how to act or sing? So we'll see.
How, if Cole got sick, what's today, Sunday? If Cole got sick, I hope this doesn't happen, but if Cole got sick this week, would you
Yeah.
be ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've done it like in rehearsal, and I've had a few close calls where I've been like looking in a mirror being like, you can do it. You're fine. And it's so fun to do that I would be panicked, but I would be really excited to do it. Yeah.
It's nice that you get to announce it, because what Russell told me, this was before he went on, he said when I go on, my most exciting day as a performer is the audience's worst day of their life.
Yes. I have a friend who's like, they can't be backstage when they make the announcement because it's like, and on for the role of Josh Gad is Russell Daniels, and you just hear like, oh, like it's truly a nightmare in many ways. That was like my fear was I was like, I just don't want to be booed when I go on stage.
Oh my God, that would be shocking. I guess
Broadway
maybe.
is lawless. I don't know.
it feels mean to even say it, but I saw, it's not an understudy, but I saw Christina Applegate in Sweet Charity when I was in high school.
Oh.
And as we were leaving, there was someone by the doors who said, "Learn how to sing, la 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 la."
Oh my God.
And I was shocked. I was shook. That was the meanest thing I've ever seen. There's that. I remember the story. You know the story about Rent when Sherry Renee Scott took over for Idina Menzel?
No.
So when she said "moo" with me, people would boo.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Why are people so mean?
I don't know, but we'll see what they do for your performance on.
TBD.
What were the dates again? November 11th and November
13th.
13th?
It's okay. I was in the tour of Oklahoma, the like sexy one. Not by my terms.
Wait,
but
what made it sexy? I never saw this one.
there was like a lot of darkness and like people getting close, almost kissing. But people hated it. We were booed. We were heckled.
No way. What do you mean?
Oh my God. We went to the South and people just like would walk out booing us. They're like, was this one guy at the end of the show who stayed the whole time. Then when we came out for bows, went just to tell us. A woman was like, could you sign my program? And I was like, of course. And she was like, I hated the show. I was like, have a good night.
People just weren't warned? They just
Yeah.
assumed it was
People
the Oklahoma
don't read
from the
emails.
movie.
Yeah.
Was the subject like, sexy Oklahoma?
They
What a
had
beautiful
to
morning
send
in
warning
italics.
emails because people were so upset by it. They'd be like, this is what's going to happen. And then people were like, well, I brought my 10-year-old granddaughter and nobody told me.
What was your role in that one?
I played Gertie Cummings and then I understudied Ado Annie and, you guessed it, Aunt Eller.
Hey, that's an upgrade from the horse, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So okay, so as we reach our close, how are you feeling about the state of now that you're about to be on Broadway?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the theater industry right now?
Oh my gosh.
How do you feel about making a living kind of as a theater performer?
I feel so grateful and I feel really grateful to be in the show and that someone would take a chance on me, a non-famous person, and I
Does it feel like there's an overabundance of celebrity casting now as opposed to before?
I feel I'm trying to say this diplomatically. I just feel like
What? Who are you worried? You're hurting the celebrities' feelings,
yeah,
or
like, is Keanu Reeves here? It's just like, do we need to see Robert Downey Jr. in a play? Like, I'm sorry, are times that bad in Hollywood that he's like, I gotta go do this? Like, what's going on that Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., Denzel Washington, who else? Keanu Reeves. What the fuck are they all doing here? Like, leave us alone. Let me do my little songs.
Yeah. I love it. Started like, let me be judicious.
Yeah.
Fuck Keanu Reeves. Fuck. No, I hear you. That's my problem with that's my thing with the Hugh Jackman and the Music Man, or when Jake Gyllenhaal, he did Seymour a while ago, and I said that's stolen valor. You're Jake Gyllenhaal. What the fuck?
It's like, leave it for the rest of us. And also, like, do we need to revive Glenn Ross?
Okay, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. I'm so excited for that
Yeah,
one.
because you can audition for all the 12 male parts. Sorry. I'm getting heated. Oh my gosh. And I would love to work with all of them.
So, just so everyone knows, tell them one more time, when are you going to be taking on the role?
I will be playing the role of Mary Todd Lincoln in Oh Mary on November 11th and November 13th. It's going to be really fun. Please come, truly.
Well, that's fantastic. Please, guys, go get tickets.
Support a non-famous person in live theater in a show that is brand new and original.
Well, can I get another round of applause for Adam, our pianist? I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you coming to the show. Just so you know, a couple things. We're gonna be selling theater adult shirts on the way to the exit. We're gonna be doing more of these shows. So if you're into this concept, please let me know. If there's people you want to see, please let me know. Go see Hannah. And I do have to go because I have to go to a prayer meeting.
Gianmarco, this is the biggest lie you've ever told me.
I promise you, it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me anything under the sun, then you give me a kiss and you're grabbing your hat and you're off to the races again. When I think of the time gone by,
Adelaide,
and I think of the way I tried,
Adelaide,
I could honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me. I love you.
The best years of my life I was a fool to give to
All
you.
right, already. I'm just a no good Nick. All right, already. It's true. So new. So sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love
You gamble it here, you gamble it there. You gamble on everything all except me. And I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air till you're back in the money again. When I think of the time gone by,
Adelaide,
and I think of the way I tried, I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me. I love you.
You wind up in jail, don't call to me to bail you.
All right, already. So call a policeman. All right, already. It's true. So new. So sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you.
You're at it again, you're running the game. I'm not gonna play second fiddle to that, and I'm sick and tired of hanging around. And I'm telling you now that we're through. When I think of the time gone by,
Adelaide, Adelaide.
I think of the way I tried.
Adelaide.
I could honestly die.
Sue me. Sue me. Shoot bullets through me. I love you. One more time for Hannah Solow, everybody. My name's Gianmarco Soresi. Thank you very much. Good night.